Which of the following, if true, most helps to explain the urban planning consultant's position? What is this position? Well, we have this line, KP, it's really busy, so getting people from the downtown area to the neighborhoods around the university. So let's come up with a new line that goes through downtown, through some of the inland neighborhoods to get to the university towns. Therefore, that will free up the KP line, not make things as congested. So let's go here to the answer choices and see what's going on. Why are these urban consultants saying that this new planned subway is not going to actually help with congestion on the KP line? So A, construction of a new subway line would involve constructing a number of new stations throughout the city. That doesn't give me a reason why this new subway line wouldn't help ease the congestion. So out with that one. B, the city buses that run along the river between downtown and the university would be more attractive to commuters than an inland subway line. Now, even if this is the case, that buses, city buses that go between the downtown and the university would be more attractive to commuters than the inland subway line, doesn't mean that building the inland subway line won't help a little bit. Right now, people obviously are going on those buses, or maybe they are, or maybe they aren't, but even if they did, it would ease some of the traffic on the KP line. And at the same time, just because they're more attractive, that doesn't mean that people won't take this inland subway line, thereby easing the traffic or easing the congestion on the KP line even more. So this doesn't really help tell us why the consultants didn't think it was a good idea to have this line that goes, this inland subway line. Let's look at C. Construction of a new subway line would inevitably stimulate the growth of new businesses and restaurants along that line. Hey, that's a good reason, especially in the vicinity of the station on that line. I mean, that's bringing more businesses, more restaurants, but what does that actually have to do with the inland subway line? It doesn't, so it doesn't really address what we're looking for. D. Some commuters have reported having to wait as long as half an hour to board a train on the KP line. This is just backing up what the prompt is saying. KP line is congested. Therefore, that leaves us with E. The most popular after-work destinations, such as riverfront restaurants and bars, would only be accessed by the current KP line. So we can see that the congestion is caused by all these people flooding to have food or go watch games at the ballpark where people are playing baseball. And these areas aren't accessible. It won't be accessible by the inland subway line. People will still have to use the KP line. So that's not actually going to help. I mean, if most of the traffic is coming from these people, then how is building this subway that they're not even going to use anyway going to help with congestion? It won't. And that's why the urban planning consultants are not going forward with this inland subway line.